Café and Networking, the podcast to connect and promote entrepreneurs and business experts. I'm Tom Reaoch, an American known as the King of Networking, connecting people and speaking from my studio in Campinas, São Paulo, Brazil. Today we're going to talk with Debbie Godfrey, and she's joining us from Louisville, Kentucky in the United States. Debbie and I met recently on the PodMatch Podcast platform. Debbie Godfrey is the world's positive parenting teacher and has helped parents around the world for over 30 years. Debbie, for our global audience, what is the single most useful idea you can give a parent?
Yes, thank you so much. It is definitely something that we call genuine encounter moments. So we call them GEMs for short, genuine encounter moment. And it's direct, focused attention that we pay on our child. It's not distracted or busy. So you know how sometimes we can, our kids can come up and say, Mom, look at this pretty picture. And we're like, oh, that's nice, honey. But we're not really paying attention.
Right.
You know, our mind is somewhere else. We're not really focused on our child. So instead, when your child says, Mom, or Dad, to stop whatever you're doing and see the world 100% through their eyes. So really get on their level, listen, pay attention, and make comments based on what you see. Oh, you look so excited about that. I love the way that you just were jumping up and down, so excited to tell me about that. And to really connect with our child. If you can do that just one time a day with your child, you'll make such a difference in your relationship. So going from having your children interrupting you and trying to keep you busy with you and you can't get anything done and feeling frustrated and overwhelmed, just doing one genuine encounter moment per day can start to lessen a lot of that aggravating behavior. Because when you connect with your child, when you're a parent who makes the time every day to stop and see the world 100% through your child's eyes, it fills their tank. It fills their self-esteem. It gives them an increased sense of a higher self-concept, and it allows them to be satisfied with your love and your attention.
You're talking about kids and parenting, but you're waking me up to a corporate situation that happens so much in the business world, where managers don't look at the purpose people that work with it, because everybody has a question. Everybody needs, so it's just, looking in somebody's eyes and giving a facial answer, right?
Absolutely. And with our spouses, how much
I wouldn't even go there, because we don't have all day for that, but that's part of it, right?
Yes. So this is again, just as it's called, a genuine encounter moment between parent and child. When I'm parenting, if I'm at my highest level of parenting, I'm going to be a parent who stops, takes a moment, and sees the world through my child's eyes. Now, obviously, as a parent, I can't do that 100 times a day, which is how many times my child's going to interrupt me. Right. So I'll have three choices. I can stop and do a genuine encounter moment, see the world 100% through my child's eyes. I can set a temporary limit or a boundary with my child. So as a parent, if I'm on an important phone call or I have something that I need to finish doing, I can say, what you have to say and what you have to show me is really important to me. And I want to be listening at 100%. And I need 10 minutes to finish this phone call, and then I'll be with you at 100%. And you be with your child in 10 minutes or less.
But you have to go back and be with the child. You have to promise, but keep the promise.
And why? What if you don't?
Right.
If you don't, they don't trust you.
They don't trust you.
And so when you say, I'll be
sounds
with you
like business, right?
It does. It does. And they won't believe you. So if you come in, and I always tell parents, even if they don't tell time yet, you have to be honest with the time, because they'll learn that they can trust you, and then they'll wait that time when you need it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're trying to learn.
Yes. They are. And they love us, and our attention, especially when they're small, is so important. And even when they're teenagers, it's still important to do genuine encounter moments. It'll make all the difference when you're trying to communicate and connect with your teenager. So never stop doing GEMs. Just know that at every age and stage, there's a really important time for parents and children to connect. And this is, I think, the highest level tool that we have, is just letting go of everything else and focusing 100% attention on our child.
Well, that's a gem, but I think we can get away with doing a gem in the morning, one in the afternoon and night, then we've made a day, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fantastic. So that's a gem in itself. I'm not really sure we need anything else. Just one simple thing can really solve what some people think is a problem. If, my kid never stops talking. No, but he needs to keep talking.
Yeah, especially if he's 4 years old. Those are the incessant talkers.
Very good. Debbie, I want to thank you. We're coming to the end of our time. But where can our global listeners find you?
Yes, I'm at positiveparenting.com.
And there, I've seen your site. It's just chock full of fantastic information, more than 30 years of experience that you're sharing and very openly sharing with everybody. So I don't think, and this is a global, I don't want to say it's a global situation. I don't want to say parenting is a problem, but parenting is a challenge, right?
Absolutely. And I've had parents from all over the world contact me, and no matter where they're from, what, religious background has, any kind of backgrounds they have, all of us love our children. Right. All of us want to parent the best way we can. All of our kids drive us crazy at times.
So kids are kids.
Kids are kids and parents are parents. And so I find that we all have that same connection, parents around the world. We all connect on the level of the deep love we have and the care that we have and wanting to do the best parenting that we can possibly do. And not all of us had a good experience of that growing up. So learning new ideas, incorporating and widening your experience of parenting and positive parenting tools is super valuable. And you can take all of these ideas that you learn and pick and choose the things that really light you up or that you think your kids would work well for your kids. So super, super fun work. I love it.
Fantastic. I can see now why you are the world's positive parenting teacher.
That's it.
So I want to thank you, Debbie, for sharing your time and your experience with us today, okay?
You're welcome, and thank you so much for having me here.
It was great. And for our listeners, you can find more about Debbie. And then again, that's positiveparenting.com. And you also find her on LinkedIn, and it's Debbie Godfrey. First name is Debbie, and the last name is Godfrey. Café Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil, and more information on their website, which is www.focusmi.com. Thanks for listening. Until the next time here at Café and Networking Podcast.